I was
On
about
this
to die
episode,
in a car accident.
I chat with the old man, and then we encounter our first challenge of the trip going home. Stay tuned to YC Test Drive YouTube channel. Hi everyone, it's Cliff for YC Test Drive. Welcome back to my channel. Today I find myself this morning in Katimamulilo. I drove throughout the night, so I didn't even wash my face yet. So I will be going to the village with these two monsters. The Land Cruisers, the Toyotas, the Legends. Alright, so we will be pathfinding. So this will be the first time that we are going after the floods. So I want to see the power that the 4.5 has compared to the 4-liter V6. So this will be quite fun, really. You have to follow me and see where my village is, how these cars perform going to my village. So follow me. Okay, so we are just about to leave. The trailer is loaded. Let me show you quickly. The trailer is full. Filled up with a couple of things, no problems. We call them no problems, these bags. In Herero they call it Myrondopi. In Oshwambo they call it I forgot how they call it. They call that bag Maudako. Yeah, that's how they call it in Oshwambo. Maudako. That's how they call it bag. So my grandfather, I'm driving with him. My grandmother is in there. You will see her. My grandfather is here and he's wearing soccer boots. Just look at what he's wearing. He's wearing soccer boots. Some Adidas or Nike. So that's the old man there. Oh, yes. Okay, so we have to get going. So the cruise, my uncles will be going with the cruiser. And I'll be the two uncles there, one in green, one in black. They'll be going in the cruiser, and I will be driving the Prado. Of course I have to drive the Prado, it's this comfortable car. So we are just at the fuel station, just adding up some fuel in the Prado, just waiting for the 4.5 to come through as well, so we can add some more in terms of fuel. So the road is quite different from the gravel roads. You will see our roads. The trailer feels heavy, but the Land Cruiser, I'm quite sure it will do well as well. So the two beasts, the 4.5 and the 4-liter V6, we will see today. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the specs of these cars. If you want, you can pause and see which one is which. I've done a full review of a Toyota Prado. If you haven't seen that, check it out on YC Test Drive YouTube channel. After filling up, checking tire pressure and checking oil level, it was time to hit the road. The old man, this old man that you see here, this is the old man who gave me my name, and he will explain on this road why and how come he gave me my name. My grandmother is sitting behind there. She doesn't want to be seen on the camera. There she is, you can see her. Yeah, so I will have a chat with the old man. We will have a few discussions that we will discuss about as we travel now, and it will be fun. All right. So the old man, when we used to drive here going to the village, he would play his songs, and he would play, sometimes he would repeat a song maybe for hundreds of kilometers. So today it's me who's playing my own music. Time for him to play music has ended. It's because it's me who's driving. Usually we would be sitting at the back there, and he would be driving. He used to have a Toyota Venture. We used to love it. It used to take us everywhere we wanted to go. But today he's a passenger and he has no control over the music. I have the control over the music. What do you say, old man?
It is your time, my boy. My time is already passed.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So you accept that you will only listen to my music, not anyone else.
I accept defeat.
Okay, so you accept defeat. Now, I was just telling my followers, so there will be followers that will be watching this video. They might have questions. So I told them that my name Mbala, I got it from you. As your name is also Mbala, you named me Mbala. Why? Can you tell me, or can you tell the viewers why, how come that name came about?
Yes, it was in 1980. 1985.
Yes, the year I was born.
The time when we usually go for marking to Windhoek.
Yeah.
From the former Caprivi, which is now Zambezi.
Yeah.
To Windhoek. So your mom was pregnant.
Yeah.
She had struggled for almost 2-3 weeks, and then your grandmother asked me to do what we used to do in the past.
The rituals.
The rituals, yes.
Yeah.
So I forgot to do that very late in the evening.
Yeah.
And then I told her that no, I was busy somewhere else. Now I cannot do it during night. I'll do it in the morning.
Before you leave.
So very, very early morning, before I leave, I called the old lady together with my niece. Then we went to a private place.
Yeah.
Then I did all those rituals, asking all the departed, our ancestors and everybody, that they should definitely release her so that she can normally give birth.
Yes.
And then I told them that I will be out myself. I'm going out. I want that this thing, even during my way.
Yeah.
Even on my way, I should get the information that the child is born. It shouldn't take so long.
Yes.
So we left there. I splashed water as it is the normal way. I splashed water on. First it is to the east,
yeah,
to the west,
yeah,
and then to her. After talking a lot of things again, I splashed the last one to the east and then to the east, to the west, where bad things go.
Yes.
And then after that, I didn't take even 30 minutes. The vehicle came, we left. And then when we left, our driver was totally drunk.
Oh.
Yeah, by the time we reached Sibinda, he had started dozing. The inspector took over, drove that 34-kilometer thing. Rundu.
Yeah.
He took over and then he started driving again. Just after
the drunk driver.
Just after Rundu, he wanted again to make an accident.
Oh.
So the inspector Nyambe took over and told him that he should never at any stage drive this vehicle. He himself, Mr. Nyambe, will drive. When he's tired, he will give the late Nzundamo. When Mr. Nzundamo is tired, I will take over. So this is what we did. We drove, and when we reached the Ojuarongo where we were feeding, Mr. Nzundamo said he was now tired, and then he went and sat next to me in the combi, about 3-4 seats from behind the driver.
Yeah.
And then he jumped on again. He started driving, and then just as we were driving between Juarongo and Okahanja, hardly 70 kilos next to what do we call this? Next to Omatako Mountain.
Yes.
Those who know
Omatako
Mountain.
Yeah, I put it in one of my videos.
Yes, that's the one. Just before that, this gentleman went again. There was a bus that had a breakdown.
Yeah.
So this gentleman just went on the back of the trailer, and they took out the tire that was at the back, and the bus, this minibus, the way we were, fall on its side.
Overturned.
Fortunately, it didn't overturn. It just only fall on its side. After everybody had come out, it was only me who was left with that injured somebody.
Yeah.
So from there, the driver came and helped me to take him out, and then the police came, and then the ambulance came, and everybody went in. The police then came back to come and take us with the other
Where did they turn?
goods.
In here. Okay, so the last time we were talking, we were distracted because we had to stop somewhere, somehow. So, just to remind you, old men, maybe you forgot where we were. We were talking about after the accident. Now you want to call and explain to people what had happened, what had transpired. So what happened from there?
When I phoned home, I was telling them that we had an accident. After that is when they told me that no, your niece had gone to the hospital and she had given birth to a boy. Then I told them that no, that boy should be called by my name because we wanted to exchange. So which means it was me dying, him being born. It's just only a replacement. That's why I said no, he should definitely be named after me. That's how it came about that he is named Mbala, because he was born the exact hours. Maybe it was a difference of 10, 15 or 20 minutes. So the difference of him being born and me being involved in an accident. That's why I said the boy should be called Mbala.
Okay, so there you have it from the man himself, the one who named me. So that's how I came about. I was actually supposed to replace him, so I didn't. We're still stuck together, and he's going to live 110 years as I promised him.
How about Corona? Where do you put it?
You must not worry about Corona. Just keep yourself safe. Stay here where there is not much of people, and you will be safe. And you must just believe, as you have always believed, in God. He will protect you. And the old lady there at the back, the art lady that you see there in the glasses. There's a place here that I want to show my viewers. It's called Kaloyalwe. Where is it?
Kaloyawe.
Kaloyawe.
Oh, you see these bushes here, just behind them.
Yeah.
You can see that thick bush there, that one, quite far away. That's what is called Kaloyawe. But I think when we reach somewhere after these bushes, it might be very much visible.
Why do they call it Kaloyawe?
Kaloyawe means it's a royal grave. People of the royal blood had been buried there, and it have got some form of miracles. Mm-hmm. In the past, I don't know nowadays, but in the past, it should be that one there.
Yeah, I can actually see it.
No, it's at the back.
That one.
It's at the back. It's quite far away. We could have thought about it. Yeah, there is the bush, quite far away. That's which is called the Kaloyawe.
You see here, let me just quickly show you how people, how they load here when you are going to the village. People sit at the back, and that's typical of us, really.
Now, going back to a place called Kaloyawe, as my grandfather explains, that in the past, people used to believe that if you enter this forest, you get lost and you'll never know how to come out. And people who got into the forest were lost forever. And this is some scary stuff right here.
Very far away.
Very, very far.
We used to stop there with the late Mapenzi.
Okay. What does the word Namatanga mean?
Where there are a lot of pumpkins.
Pumpkins.
It's a place of pumpkins.
Okay.
Where is my water?
With the old man, the trip is never boring.
That's where they're getting sand to put here.
Yes. So, back then, from the main road, where the road used to start, going to the village, how long did it take, by the way? You still remember?
It used to take 4 hours. From the junction up to Shukumansbeck here, it used to take 2 hours something.
2 hours? This that we cover
it's about 30
minutes.
Even less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think it's less than 30 minutes, in honest truth.
Yeah, this is the end.
This is the end of
the first
stage.
Yeah. Okay. These people were supposed to put.
Where do we go here?
Up. We go right.
Yes.
They were supposed to put the whole thing here up to there so that vehicles which are going this side. The
German houses.
The German small house.
So this house is a German house. Was built in when?
1909.
1909. That little house is still there.
These ones was also
This one.
Yeah, these ones were built later.
These
They were
ones-
cattle guards.
These were cattle guards.
Um,
So this place used to be called Shukmansberg.
now it is Ruhonono.
Luhonono, it's this kind of tree, right? This is the Luhonono, this tree.
This is a Mohonono tree, yes.
Two-way roads.
This is what it
This is
used
what
to
used-
be
used
up
to be
to the
on the other side.
to the junction.
You can feel the Prado is fighting with this kind of sand. The sand is very thick. But this is a permanent four-wheel drive. So which way? This way or straight?
straight.
Straight.
Yeah,
Okay.
welcome.
I was almost going that way.
Going to the town.
Oh, so this is a sports field.
Yeah.
So this is a network.
MTC
MTC
tower.
network tower. Okay. I love
Kwamane
driving.
balimanga mumawana
Which way?
mokudemo kuchisafera mateni. Nuswene balimanga bo bachembere. Are these people following us? Okay.
Yes, these people are following us. I hope the 4.5 won't get stuck behind. But we are equipped with these machines.
Huta, you might kiss somebody.
So my
Yes.
grandfather used to do that, and I used to wonder, why does he huta? It's because sometimes you have these sharp caves and you don't know what is coming on the other side. So you have to huta to
Wait,
make sure.
again. Oku.
Okay. So you have to huta, and then after hutering,
The reason for pressing the horn is to alert oncoming vehicles, because these roads can be so curvy, so bushy, and a lot of reeds. The 4.5 Brutus seems to be keeping well with the Toyota Prado in these curvy, bumpy roads.
here you can't come with a car that does not have 4x4.
Wait, woman.
Yeah.
Must wake up. Menza bashi.
It's always good to have my grandfather and my young cousin giving us directions in the same car.
I like this going around. This is typical of what we call Kwasana, meaning the floodplain area.
During March, April, May, June, July.
There will be water
nobody.
in here,
It's all water.
all water around here.
After a few more turns, finally we reached our first stop.
So we are going to drop off some salt here. Let's see. So we stopped here quickly to just offload a few blocks, like that salt block that he's having. That's for the cows. You see how heavy it is, but he has it. It's about 50 kg. So from here we continue. Sukul, what do you remember about this place where we are now?
This is Shukmansberg.
Yes. So what?
I remember this place because this is my first place where I worked as a pupil teacher. Do you know what a pupil teacher is?
No, I don't know.
A teacher who did not take any course, just from school, you come and teach here. From here, 1969, 1970, I went for training. 1971, I finished. I came to Okalo 1972.
Okay.
That's where I started with my teaching career. 1975, after doing some correspondence, I obtained my standard 8, and then we went to Muyako. That's where
Met your grandmother.
I met your grandmother, yes.
All right.
Yeah. I'm from Muyako.
Yes.
I was promoted while I was still at Bukalo to go to Muyako to become a principal.
Yes.
That's where I became a principal. Yes.
After how many years of teaching?
After only 4 years.
You were very sharp. I see.
Yeah, just after 3 years. I
After
mean,
3 years.
72, 73, 74.
Yes.
These 3 years.
Yes.
Then 75 I became a principal.
All right.
And then 1978 I was promoted to become to go to Vindu, but I didn't go there that year. I went there 1980.
Some of us who were not born by then,
Not
by
born.
the way.
It's only Clint who was born.
Yeah, the man in the green, the one who's in the green. Let me show you something very interesting. You see, this is how we preserved meat. We never had fridge during those years in the villages. So people would take meat and then they'll dry it. Like this is where biltong actually originates from. Where people would dry the meat, put salt, and then you can eat it throughout the year. We have been driving for a couple of hours now, and I've been driving since last night from Windhoek. I left Windhoek around about 4 in the afternoon, and I only arrived this morning and joined again driving at the village. So it's getting really exhausting, but for me driving I never get tired, so for me it's still fun. You're getting stuck, you're getting stuck. Brutus, that's his name. He just does it with ease.
So I took it lightly with the Toyota Prado without engaging 4 low, and here came our first challenge of the trip.
Okay, we have to engage 4 low.
Crawl control and second start kicks in right in sand. But this seems to be a little too late as the trailer becomes so heavy with the blocks of salt. Ladies and gentlemen, these I underestimated. The soft sand and the weight of the trailer seems to be pulling the Prado down. It sinks and it sinks in sand and it sinks deeper.
What's up?
So the trailer, we have blocks of salt in there, and somehow I did not engage 4 low, so it was just a normal 4-wheel drive. So got stuck a little bit here. We are just going to bring Brutus. And
if you enjoy this video, subscribe to YC Test Drive on YouTube channel. I'll see you next time in my next video. Next time on YC Test Drive.
If you meet elephants here,
The situation gets serious as the wheels spins. Everyone is working hard to try and get us home.
So it's what time, Grandpa? What's the time?
the time.
Yeah.
I don't have a watch. Let me check.
Check on your phone.
It's almost. Let me
Check out
see.
the next episode as we continue going home.
1901.
1901. So it's 7 o'clock. We are still on our way going home.